think the Anabaptist theology and history has a lot to say to our current cultural moment. With the rise of Christian nationalism, the crumbling of institutions, something to say on Shalom and something to say on community and justice, and working towards that, if we can figure out how to say it. If we can figure out how to express it and live into that, is a prime moment for the Mennonite church. I am drawn to church planting. I think is an exciting and an excellent opportunity to invite people to justice, invite people to community, to connection, to find ways to follow the call of God in their life. I think church planting has a real possibility to do that. And that's one of the reasons that attracts me to the role. I'm really excited to be here. I think this MMN and church planting has some real potential. I want to work with church planters. I want to work with conference ministers. I want to work with existing pastors who might be able to identify folks within their congregation or even themselves if they're feeling a call to church plant. My goal is to be able to work with Mennonite Church and our affiliated partners to create a church planting culture, a culture of call, where folks can even know that that's a possibility, they know that that's an option, that they can church plant, they can be involved in emerging faith communities. For my work to be successful, I have to be able to connect with conference ministers because they're really the ones who know their conferences, know folks who might have that calling, might be able to tap folks on the shoulder. And then it's my job to kind of resource those folks so they have some things to give to church planters. So they know how to coach, how to mentor, how to walk with. I want to be able to work with church planters themselves, to mentor them, to talk to them, to kind of guide them through some resources. Whether it be books or training, Mennonite theology, Mennonite ecclesiology. Church planting, like other areas, tends sometimes to get caught up in this latest trend or this latest book, but I'm model adverse because I really do believe a church planting model or church planting process for a certain context has to arise out of that context. I do believe in team leadership, that it's not just one person going out there, because we've done a lot of that, and that's not the most healthy way to church plant. People come to it for all sorts of reasons. Some of them very, very healthy, and some of them not so much. So we want people to be able to do some work on themselves, understand themselves a little bit more, be as healthy as possible, as connected as possible, as open as possible to the Spirit of God. If people can be thinking of that, praying about it, willing to support it, maybe to work in one or to go off in one, whether they're in leadership or not, if they want to be a part of it, or simply want to pray for a church plant in their area, to be a person of support, just a person of encouragement. I do believe that emerging church work should be connected to existing churches because there's a lot we can learn from each other. Having that movement, having that excitement, having that focus there really does reinvigorate and revitalize across the board. There's cross-pollination that can happen there, and it can help us all as we walk into the mission of God, into the call of God in our corporate lives, our communal lives, our individual lives.